Look at that thing, guys. Oh, fucking wicked, Jesus Christ. That thing looks just absolutely fucking mental.
Don't you wanna learn to deal with fear? Don't you wanna take the wheel and steer? Don't you wait another minute here? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
Let's do a turnstile. Here we go.
Vous savez, tout cela de guerre. Oui, mais aussi diabolique. N'oubliez pas, c'était l'enfer des massacres. Ne méfiez pas un des avant. Comme si such a miracle was imaginable. This is incredible. Men have dreamed of such things.
Waarom heet het dus maar 1 euro? Ja, ik ken het wel.
Hij heeft altijd 2 normaal gesproken.
Kijk eens. Op de bus.
Nemo is er. Nemo.
Oh my god.
Nemo. Is er weer kan je niet. Het looks like I'm coming back out again now.
This is the kingdom of Captain Lee.
obviously where we're staying. While we're staying to it, that was the hotel thing that we were in while we were there. We're all based off of different characters. Sitting bar. You can't really see that one because of the sun. That one's Billy the Kid. Just on there, it's just that one's Billy the Kid. And obviously you can see it can see further around at the back end. This part just here is actually the hotel reception. This is where I like to walk every morning to get to the hotel itself, to get to the Disney Park itself. And he Oakley's there. Goldsmith. Actually put a little laundry room in there with ice drinks and laundry. This one coming up now is Dock Holiday. So it's a nice little thing. I like this one. It's better than some others. I mean, we went across the one yesterday to go and get a meal that was based on film cars, and it was pretty crappy compared to this one. This one's really sort of pretty decent good. I think we built on the Wild West theme. Dock Holiday. There. It's basically it's a hardware shop. I think it's just a conchis. Run Bear. And once you come to the end of here, you turn right, just follow all the way along. Yeah, you enter the parks. It's about I would say somewhere between a 10 and 15-minute walk, depending on the speed you're going at. But it's beautiful on days like today when the sun's like that. Man, it's good. This is the last walk. Yeah. It's now the Sadamo. It's the last time we do this walk. I think that's the main Disney hotel just there. It's just bloody expensive to stop in, but if you can afford it, why not? It's right on top of the park. It actually comes out to the side as well, onto the actual park itself. And then each morning, just up here, you can't really see them from here. I mean, I can see them with me naked eye, but you can't with this thing. There's two places that you go through. The security again that you've got to put your bags through. They'll be scanned every day. And that's just like the first checkpoint to get you onto the thing. I mean, this first bit isn't actually even the parks itself. You've got to use your tickets to get into the actual, either side, the two different parks that is. But this is the initial thing for those that are coming in. It's a bag checkpoint. You put your bags through it and your camera through a different part, and then you get scanned. Yeah. Stand there, walk through the scanners and put your bags through them in order to get into this first bit of the park. And as you first come in, this is what you really have to get through the checkpoints. The sandwich and Cafe Mickey. The Cafe Mickey here is where you can actually dine with the characters just in that part there. But again, it's a bloody fortune to date. 65 euros for an adult, 35 euros for a child. You've got lovely things here. Literally all around you. it's shops to sell that stuff, and it sells pretty much the same gear in every single shop. Or that one, which is a Lego shop. It's the only Lego shop here. It's the only one that sells Lego. There's so many places to eat, and that's throughout the whole place. I mean, this is just one part of it. It's all eateries and shops. The whole park is like that, you know. In fact, to be perfectly honest with you, in my own opinion, I would honestly say that there's probably more places to eat, drink, and shop than there is actual rides there. And that's just my honest opinion, and from what I've seen. In thrilling rides wise, there's not loads of them, especially in one part of the park, which we've got to go in this morning to get our breakfast and that. There's only a few thrilling rides, mainly because it's built, I think, for littler kids. A big Disney store there. Let's see. Everything's done in such a grandiose way. It's fantastic to look at. Yeah. And that there, right in front of yourself, just up here, is actually the train station just outside of the thing where we'll be going in a few hours to get the Eurostar back to England. And you can see already, I mean, there's actually people outside of the thingy that will actually come into the park now who can't actually get into the actual ride attraction areas at all till 10 o'clock. It doesn't open up till 10 o'clock for those. Obviously we're staying on site so we can get in from just after 8 o'clock, and we'll have like just over an hour or so before they open the doors. I mean, it's supposed to be 10 o'clock, but generally speaking by 9:30 they're letting people through the doors, through the gates, so they can actually get into this part of the park. Yes, yeah, but they can't get in down the bottom end where there's the proper gates out to get into the attractions and that. I mean, you've even got a bloody, that's the Wild West show place. We've actually got an IMAX cinema just here, which I really can't understand why they've got a bloody cinema in this place, because why would you come here to watch a movie when you've got like Disneyland itself, yeah? So, but never mind, that's what they've decided to do, and that's what they've done. And you can see people already coming in that won't be enter the park until about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's always a lot of people. There you go. There's a train station for the Eurostar, and you head down here and you've got one park is basically over that way, but to get to even get to this park, which is the Walt Disney Studios park, which is where the little kiddies fun area is, where we're going to be having breakfast, in order to get to that, first thing in the morning you need to go that way on to get through that way, and then walk around, because these gates don't open up till about 10 o'clock, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, so I have to walk off down this way to get in. It's a nice walk, especially on a lovely day today. We've only had one day where it actually wasn't the best of weather, where it rained a little bit and we had to use the ponchos that we brought with us. But other than that, it's been sweet. And as you come around the corner here, this big building here, it's the other bit of the park. Right. So that's the main park itself, the biggest park where all the big rides and attractions are, and where the Disney parade goes on, and on the night time where the castle is, and they put on the light show every night. That's all through that one there, and that's where we'll be going after we've been for breakfast. We're probably going to use our fast things that we're getting earlier and go on a couple of small rides over in the other park to finish off with, and then this is probably where we'll end. Our journey will be in there, in Disneyland Park itself, where all the bigger rides are and bigger attractions are. But for now, we're heading down to Disney Studios, which is where all your Marvel characters and what have you are at the minute. So they're doing all the Marvel stuff, and all the little Disney style stuff is there. You can already see as well, some of the people that are getting off that trains and what have you are just here. queuing up to buy their tickets or to get in for the day. Like I say, they won't be allowed in till later on. So there you go, that's where we're going now. Catch you later, guys. So this is inside the main park itself. You come through the turnstiles. This is basically where the parade. This is where the parade happens on an early evening. It's all the way up the main street from down there. They have it all cordoned off. Go up the main street, come around the side here. See where the tram thing's going? Goes all the way around there, comes back around this end, and heads off into the parade itself. Like I said, it's normally about 5:30 on a night time. I'll do that. But in order to get a good spot, a lot of times you've got to be there like before 5. And on the night time, to do the castles display, get there a good hour before. Honestly, going to get there a good hour before, because the first day we got there, we come with half an hour beforehand. Just you couldn't get even anywhere near to a good spot to see. And the last couple of times that we went, we came a good hour to an hour and a bit beforehand and got some fairly decent places. So there we go. That's what we're going to head down towards now to get a family picture beside the castle itself. You can see these are nearly all shops to sell their wares. And delicatessens and what have you to sell food. But it's nearly all sell things, you know what I mean? It's like I say, there is more shops to sell stuff to you than there actually is rides. It's a good place if you want to think, but the only thing I've got to think with is that a lot of the shops are selling this exactly the same stuff at exactly the same price. There is no shops allowed to compete with each other. It's every shop sells the same stuff in them. Yeah, apart from if you go to Frontierland, they'll have the cowboy hats and stuff like that that they don't have in the top end. But again, any of the shops in that Frontierland and what have you all sell pretty much the same stuff, bar the odd shop here and there, and they sell it at exactly the same price. So yeah, you're guaranteed there is no shops competing with each other for sales. It's literally up to you where you buy it from. It's going to be the same price. You got over here, you got Donald Duck doing his meet and greet. This is where we're still heading. We got our family picture outside of here. And I've got the chance to either head like off to the left, off to the right, to get into different parts of the park, or straight through the middle. So there's things and all the side bits across here. No one can get into. You can get downstairs into the little sort of caverns down there. It's a good place, a canny place if it's the first time. My 2 kids are over here to queue up to meet Mickey Mouse. Get their pictures taken with Mickey Mouse. And while me and the wife go off to Frontierland. Is that a queue for it, is it? That would be waiting that, like. A cute big Thunder Mountain. It's over a 60-minute wait. Got to get on it already. And this is basically just at 10 o'clock in the morning, so the park really is just fully opened. Already the queue is going to be over an hour long. It's one of the things that I just cannot comprehend at all, is people queuing up for well over an hour to get on something that's probably going to last around about what, a minute and a half tops, and probably under that really. Yeah, it's probably going to be under a minute long. Yeah, the queues are still thinking unreal. It's unreal. It's got to be somewhere, because that's this thing. Went in there yesterday. Went round the top. It's there. And back down through that way. There it is. Indiana Jones one. Doesn't last very long at all. It's probably around 30 or 40 seconds in length. But it was good, it was fast. So we're done.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Are we in the queue?
We're now in the fast pass queue to go on Big Thunder Mountain. I'm not be able to record it because I couldn't even record on Indiana Jones. They tell us to put my mobile into my pocket. So you can't obviously record on these things. It's just going in now again. You can't really see any of the things from this part of it, so you can't really see what's going on. Like I say, we're in a fast pass queue, so it is. But it's a small world. And yes, that noise is annoying as it sounds to you when you hear it all the time. And it's even worse when you're hearing that bloody song as you're going round in it. I took the kids around it, which I do believe I might have a bit of footage for you. Is it annoying you yet? Because it certainly annoys me by the time I come round here. Every now and again, because it gets really hot, in that walkway just here, they'll actually have water coming out of the steam pipe that's literally just above it, just to cool you down. It just sprays a very thin spray of water, and you see people stand underneath of it to get cooled down. It's a canny idea, as it does get really hot in here at times. It's one of those things of, of course, you have just here, every now and again, have a little princess's dance thing, which again I think we'll have some footage of. But yeah, they must be starting to get ready for one now. So we've got the area marked off and there's people already sitting down, as you can see. So they must be getting ready for, maybe, I don't know, it could end up being an hour's time. There's a lot of people, like I say, will park their backsides early on to get a good spot. You can see there's a little place to stand up there as well to watch it from. It's a good little backdrop because it's right on the actual. You can get past this lights. There you go. It's right where the castle as well as a backdrop. And you can see, I don't know if it can work out, but single rider, it's basically a 30-minute wait. And for anybody else, it's a 50-minute wait. To me, I'm sorry, like, but 50 minutes to have maybe 30 seconds on a ride is just not what I would class as worthwhile. It just never has been. It's never been my cup of tea anyway. You can't get a fast pass ticket between 12:30 and 1:20. But again, the fast pass doesn't mean you're going to get through that much quicker. You'll still probably end up waiting a good 20 to 30 minutes to get in on a fast pass. Okay then guys, so this is it. This is the end of our holiday, and now we're coming to leave the place, which is going to be a sad farewell, but also a happy farewell at the same time, because I'm knackered. It's completely utterly wrecked with doing this, but it's been well worth it. It's been a great trip, and now it's over with. We're done. Let's hope I have more chances to get on holiday again. Probably never get this type of holiday again. This was a bloody expensive one, which we'll go through with you at some point. But that is it. This holiday is done. It's the bearded wolf, the bearded nerdy wolf and his family. We're signing out, guys. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bad wolf. The big bad wolf.